ML. What is up, buddy? What's going on? Cooking? What are you making? A chicken sandwich? Instant noodle? Bro, what is that? Who taught you how to make that? Why? Oh yeah, of course. You're saving up. I believe. Can you believe that, man? Can you imagine doing doing art for fun for the second day in a row? Almost done with the book cover. It has just a little work left. Frustrating that I'm still not done with that though. I'm shipping it today. Living the high life, yeah, truly. Reckless. I have announced stream commissions though and getting some DMs at the moment, which is nice. New price? 110, bro. 110. I think that's a good price. That's like pretty solid. What about you, dude? How's your art journey going? Have you been drawing much? work. Actually, I have like a legit question to ask you. Since you're just like a art Twitch fiend, you're on art section of Twitch like 24/7. What would you say, like, what has been going on recently? Did you notice like any trends, any patterns? Like, is it the same as the always been, or maybe like it's somewhat different, or like what you thinking? I don't know, might sound like a strange question, but I think you can get to something interesting with that. Like, let's say, have you been satisfied with art streams, or is there something to be desired from your end? Do you often like scroll through art streams and think like, oh wow, those guys could do better or something? This guy is like not funny enough, not skilled enough, not creative, and like that kind of complaints. More furry, more anime for sure. You mean you would want more of these, or there people are getting like more either animes or furries? So they kind of radicalize, if you can say that. They get less original and try to what would be the word? Join a fandom, belong to like a group or something. That makes sense. I mean, I'm doing the same, right? Just like not any of those. No furries or anime. Well, that's a smart move to do. I think you want to separate only whenever you're like incredibly skilled and experienced and famous too. You're doing that forever. So it's not a new trend, it's just like how things have been generally. Yeah, I just thought that you'd probably like notice a pattern or something, make a conclusion out of something. Like, oh, last year this wasn't like as prevalent on Twitch, or like now it's more prevalent, shit like that. Hello, Mr. Urched. What happened? Daniel dislocated his shoulder? Wait, are you for real? Really? Why did he do that? Is alone? Or his shoulder out of the socket. Yeah, that's usually how you dislocate it. Did he do that live on stream? Oh, rock climbing. Oh, yeah, I would imagine. Damn. Did he fall on that? So, how's his condition? Like, can he not draw with that injury? Or, like... Damn, poor Daniel. Was he drawing with that? Resting with... Bro... Dude, poor Daniel. He was, like, on massive grind. Doing so much work. Wow. Poor guy. Great chill art stream to have while working. Yo, bro, you're welcome. You're welcome. You definitely be chilling here, that's for sure. Well, you are. I'm not. Pretend to be hardworking. Recurring, so that's good. So if he popped his shoulder, I believe he just placed it back, and then it's probably like a little swollen, a little bit inflamed for maybe like a week. But then I don't think that's just like an incredibly unrecoverable injury. Right, so I think he'll be back on track in no time. Let's go, Daniel. Pump. Or just discard me today? Yo, nice, man. Nice, welcome. I'm glad you discovered my art. Actually, you know what's surprising, bro? Is that posts like about me advertising my commissions are usually way better for like promoting myself than just like regular art that I post. Which is strange. Like in my mind, it'd be totally the opposite. People would like looking at advertisement, like just scrolling past it. But people actually retweet that and like share. And I've already gotten like 20 followers because of that post this morning. Which is like, wow. Very, very interesting, isn't it? But then I think that practically probably people who commission artists just retweet that, and like other people who also follow them who want to commission artists just like, oh, you know, apparently that's a guy who does commissions. And maybe like there is a specific audience that is interested in especially in commissioning artists, not only following them and like looking through looking for the art that they post. So that sounds logical. Commission look cool though. Thank you, bro. Thank you. Yeah, last time I've done 34 stream commissions. and I've dragged them out for like 3 months to finish all of them, but you know, technically I could have been done in like 2.5 months. So now I kind of want to collect almost like the same amount and don't take a break for like 2 months. So I have like 30 people. Send a DM if you have any slots left. Oh, awesome. Yo, nice. Of course, I do have the slots left. Everybody who messages me, I'll be doing a piece for them. So if you send me a message, like you're good. You have a slot, bro. Yeah, I like I collect everybody and then I just start grinding. I mean, it gets a little bit just like a warning friend that it might take, you know, quite some time. Like literally for some people it's been 2 months since they paid, and it's been 2 months until I actually was able to work on the artwork for them. Which is, you know, upsetting. Like I don't like making people wait, but at the same time it's like literally no way. I do one piece per 2 days already, and I mean that's quite a pace, isn't it? Sometimes in miss days I try not to, but like sometimes I do, and then it gets even slower than that. Sometimes I've waited for 6 months with commissions. Damn. Yeah, yeah, I know. Sometimes it can get. Some artists are very disorganized. Like I don't know though, 6 months. I mean, unless I don't know what has to happen for you to wait for 6 months though. I mean, that's a little too much. Worth it at the end. Mm. Yeah. I love just having the like abundance of work in front of me and knowing that you know, I'll have something to work on for tomorrow and after tomorrow and stuff like that. I think this arm should be probably higher. Hmm, sure. We were communicating? Yeah. Probably, I probably should do that too. Like, better. Usually people, like, start wondering and ask me, I explain the situation, but I don't do it proactively. Mandarin. Yeah, so that's a first fan art for the world union that I decided to do. I want to do at least two more. Oh yeah, the story has been pumping. I've been have you been enjoying the expansion, by the way? I have, and you know, I wish I could play more. Just don't have enough time. But the story is incredible. Running too much hard? Yeah. Well, literally. Or just like busy with RL happens as well. I don't know, I need to schedule gaming, I think. Imagine getting so old that you need to schedule your gaming. I think I'll do that after everything in the day. So like I'll be done with everything and like maybe midnight to like 1 to 2 a.m. I'll be gaming. I mean, that sounds good. That doesn't sound too bad. Yeah. Before that, it was like every waking moment is that I game. Oh yeah, since like you brought up WoW, what do you think about them time getting stuff so much? Like let's say have another week of just chilling out, no like raid, no M plus, stuff like this. To be honest, I kind of don't like that, but at the same time, like I would want to like log in and do at least M zeros. But at the same time, since I have no time, that's kind of convenient for me. Let's not feel stressed. Yeah, I also like the shift that people actually felt a lot. Like even streamers, if you look at them, like usually people who like grind stuff even during those like first initial week, all of them have been like chilling. Like okay, not all. There are people who do degenerate stuff, but like most of them have done all the story, have done like collectibles, and kind of explored the world. I think that was actually the intention, not to give people like us like time to catch up, but actually to slow down for others so they can experience like the game itself. It's just insanely smart because like it's crazy, but they wouldn't do that outside of like if you were not to restrict them, they would never experience that side of game. That is actually fascinating. How players will ruin the game for themselves because they want to like succeed at it. I think there's a lot to be learned about like just psychology in general, on a gaming example of how player behaves in video games. All right, I think I'm happy with the shape of the cape. Yeah, yeah, I agree. I agree definitely. Eldar speak. Yeah, thank you, bro. I had this idea like immediately whenever I thought of Anduin fan art. I was like, yeah, there'll be Anduin in shadow and Beldar in the background. Beldar shining bright, but Anduin having no light. That's kind of like the idea of the piece, which is already outdated, isn't it? The cinematic that got available, whenever he used light on Khadgar. I mean, apparently it has light now. Wow, I was too slow with this art. Started 2 days ago and it's already. I mean, it will still be fine, right? But quite funny how that worked out. Um, work reading. I see you, bro. Aiden. Yo. 4-day piece? What do you mean? This? Where did the 4-day thing come from? This is... well, my second day of proper working on it. I had like a rough sketch, then I worked on it yesterday on the stream, and now today. So... it's the second day. Ideally... yeah, I give myself no more than 4 days, actually. On this. Can't I think about it. I'm starting on my stream commissions tomorrow or after tomorrow. Except water egg, which took 20. Wait, water egg? What's water egg? 11. Yo. Dude, what's water egg? Blue cracked egg type thing. Huh? Has there been a thing like that I've painted? Uh, also 20 days? Oh, the ice barrier girl? Dude, she was way faster. She didn't take 20 days. But I do get it. I brought her on the stream, maybe. Not even that much. Like a couple of times. God dang it, bro. Calling me out on being like too productive on one works, so like it's hard to you know, like I kind of spoiled you in the pace of which I finish art. You don't know what's normal anymore. You know that normal artists work on their arts for years, bro. Years, imagine. It's only me who's capable to do one piece per 2 days. Mm-hmm. Dude, change it, please. It's been here, it is here for like the second stream. Please change it up, I beg you. And of course it was Dragontus who made it. Who else? Hey, Karim. Oh, yeah, that was a while ago. The 100 power clean. Power clean jerk. Yeah, thank you. For kittens? Oh, dude, 11 reactions on that already? Dang. Oh, shit. No face. Yo, thank you for the raid, bro. Hello, hello. Welcome. Are looking dope? Yo, thanks, bro. This is a fan art of Ending from World of Warcraft. Just so you know. Oh, yeah. How did your stream go, friend? What were you working on? I need to do this. Don't know how to color? Oh yeah, you've come to the right place, bro. Well, I hope. Yeah, I was actually about to cook real hard on this piece when it comes to coloring. I kind of want to go wild on hues here. I have already started. So what is it that you're struggling with coloring? Like what step or what do you think is the problem? Manga which is only black and white? Oh. Yeah, you can share your art if you want. Yeah, you can post whatever. That is fine. Oh shit, nice. Um, in value-wise, looks not that bad. I think you can darken the character a bit more just so it stands out. That's kind of a very easy thing to do. Just have your character darker than the background, so like it stands out. And usually it's like a to-go for value composition thing. More color blue. Honestly, bro, hues don't really matter as much in my mind. As long as your values work, then you can get away with any colors. That had been my approach. You know, you see how character is like way darker than the background here. Actually, this probably wouldn't be as bright, right? That's kind of wouldn't be catching as much light. If you really think about it. Definitely working. Yeah, dude, good luck. Colors feel kind of overwhelming at first, but then as soon as you grasp them, they become like very easy and fun. Yeah, I hope you succeed in that. Alright. Have a good meal, friend. Thanks for the rate. You guys, I'll go for a break. Right back. Time to work on this. Oh, Kiri, I forgot all about the cat. I was even thinking about making like a short um animation film with it, but then yeah, obviously I didn't do that. You would have known if I did. Yeah, never mind any short animation films. That's iconic. It is. It really is. It's sad that I kind of almost ruined everything with streaming. I had like such a good momentum going on, and then I kind of just slapped off. Now it's time to grind all of that back. Hold on. Yeah. That definitely makes sense. I mean, no, it would be no use to like think, oh, I could have been there, I could have done that. It's just now. We only have like this present moment. It's only about what we can do at this second. Like for example, create a banger piece. How about that? Banger artwork. Hey Trunk. Teams meeting survived. Uh, what's the job that you're having, Zola? Oh yeah, guys, maybe we can make a prediction of how many commission requests I'll get this time. I think this morning I've had 10 on Twitter and 1 Discord DM. But that is like after 5 hours of posting, so I'll definitely have more. I'll retweet it this evening as well. I think it will just nearly double requests. Free Anduin? Dude. I mean, he has a little lion icon or like thing. I'm actually painting it right now, so there's a little bit of free presence in this piece. Oh, also, Zola, since you've sent me a commission request, what's your character? What would you want for me to paint? Maybe we can also make predictions for like what would be the most popular race, what would be the most popular class, what would be endangered goods for pharmaceutical company, lots of paper. Damn, yo, that's interesting. That's very unexpected. You don't really often hear people do stuff like that. Cool. almost 14-year-old Night Elf Restra Druid. Damn. Wait, 14 years. So you've been playing since Wrath? Wrath, right? I think. Wow. Night Elf Restra Druid. Night Elves are very, very good. Very pleasant to paint. Started 2010. Cool. I remember what year I started. Well, I joined retail on 534, I think. Wait, 53. It was 534, right? So like the end of Pandaria. And before that I was playing on Kata private server, which was just cancer. I remember whenever I started playing on that server, it's actually crazy how bare bones that was. I mean, honestly, in that time, private servers were trash all around, but that particular one was like pretty good, and the only feature it has had was battlegrounds. Bro, imagine the only thing you could do in the game was to do BGs, literally, and I was grinding that. I was enjoying. Imagine if nowadays they came out with an expansion which half working leveling is like broken, and the only thing you could do is do battlegrounds. But we were on that shit. I was playing for like days and nights. Level got 150 or something? No, so like some private servers were what was the word for them? So they were retail like. They tried to be like as close to the original experience as they can possibly be. Obviously they were dog shit. So for example, I will give you just like an example of how things were not working the right way. So it was very obvious in like leveling, questing and stuff. So anytime you had to like rescue somebody or like escort an NPC to a place, there would be just like a yellow version of that NPC that you could attack and kill, and that will like get you kind of like make your complete your quest. So all the escorting, all the like saving, like opening cages, it was just not working. You just had to kill the friendly NPCs for the quest to count as you completed it. So yeah, what I was saying is that on some servers though, they like kind of change things up. For example, there is like this server, I think it's called Cirrus, and they have like it's a Russian private server, and it's built like upon Wrath of the Lich King, but they have a bunch of stuff. Like for example, endgame content is I think from TBC for some reason. Like they mix things up. They have like playable Nagas, Sephiroth, like all kind of bullshit that has never existed in the original game. Some servers are like that, and others are, you know, kind of like more retail like. I was playing on the more retail like, which just wasn't good. But bro, I didn't care. I was like what 12 years old. I was just, dude. I created a Night Elf druid, I remember, for the first time, and I tried to name his with my real name. That's how young I was. Wow, that was something, that's for sure. But I think, you know, like over the years, I kind of, so especially during like that time, like young adulthood, like early 20s, I think I was like thinking that video games are bad and they're like a distraction that you should eliminate. But especially like today, I was like listening to a podcast and they kind of framed it very well as of like distraction is healthy. You just have to be the one who engages at it and not the other way around. So like you shouldn't be controlled by impulses to engage in distracting behavior. And I think with gaming, like it literally um puts it perfectly, right? So like for example, now I play just like one character, just one class, expansion after expansion. I kind of enjoy it, and then as soon as I don't enjoy it, stop playing and I just work more. Where beforehand I would have 20 ults, fucking play all day, all night. I was bored, like I would be bored, but I would still continue playing. And then when I was like completely bored, I would like play a different game. At time, oh shit. Oh wait, didn't alone on the wrong layer. Hmm. I live for 16 hours and still enjoy the time, so I try use gaming as a reward now. I think that's Cyan. I think that's so okay. The thing that I don't like about Akira is that it sort of still sounds unhealthy though. Because I think as soon as it is like more fun for you, then you'll crave it. And I think resisting. Do you actually know that resisting craving makes it worse? I've learned that recently from like Dr. K's video, and that actually makes so much sense. Because craving is literally your brain trying to convince you to do stuff, to do the thing, right? Whatever you crave. And resisting it makes it like makes your brain fight you longer and look for more ways to figure out how to make you give in into the temptation. Bro, that's like crazy. That's terrifying, isn't it? I'm trying to implement another ambient light in the shadow here, and I made it greenish. I don't know if that's any good or not. What do you guys think? Maybe let's see how things work out if you just do different color. Oh, maybe you can have it. You see, if it's like yellow or orangey, it would just be. It would just look like this, like primary, like main light, but done poorly. I think greenish is like literally the best we can do. Uh, Listen, 5 hours, so you have 80%, so I try to force myself into becoming addicted to drawing a gym. Yeah, that is very manageable, honestly. You know what? Oh, yeah, 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 Kiri. You know what would be like a solid advice for you? Just try to reflect on stuff. That's generally how like what helped me a lot is that whenever you're done with the thing, whenever like you wanted to do that or not, you don't like start doing something. So like, let's say for example, you played for like 16 hours and you lost like two rankings in league because I mean, obviously grinding for 16 hours, you don't do that while winning, right? You were in a lose streak. So you were just like your regular Kiri Yumi support, all 12 on 20 minutes, FF 20, you know, the usual Kiri, right? So after you've done that, those 16 hours of pure misery, don't like don't rush to like draw for 20 hours next day and like go to the gym, you know, don't try to like be giga productive and stuff. Sit for a while and just like think about what just happened, like, you know, of like thinking, okay, how did that make me feel, you know, how did I feel in the process and how do I feel now? And you know, it sounds like very simple that, you know, you obviously didn't like that and you're unhappy, but your brain kind of doesn't really register this prediction because you don't have time to reflect. So sitting back and just like thinking about the thing that has happened is actually huge. Which is that I enjoyed the time of playing, then I was losing games as well, lucky masochist. Yeah, but like, okay, how do you enjoy it afterwards though? Like after you're done, do you feel like satisfied? After a 16 hours, do you feel like it's been like good use of your time or not? Because then like, for me, it got to a point where like I'm literally unable to do like unhealthy things for the most part. So remember like the binge eating stuff that we've been discussing together? I've been telling you all about it, and like I'm so over it that it's like crazy. Like I'm unable to make myself eat like unhealthy food because I've done that like self-reflecting bullshit so much. Used to be satisfied because the goal used to be chill. Now the goal is to be productive and not satisfying. Yeah, yeah, exactly, exactly. I think that's a great conclusion to come to, isn't it? Mm. Hey, Gotchen. Let's see, what am I doing? I need to like pull myself back and just think what am I doing in this piece? I'm rendering, right? That's what I'm doing? That's service starting either phase. Thank you. That's what I've been trying to do. Like imagine this piece being like, so imagine if he was like fully subsurface scattered or something. So literally his whole body would be like almost translucent and transparent, like kind of light getting through it. That's what I've been thinking in my mind before I started the piece. But obviously, as you start working on the piece, it's like, you know, how do you fucking implement that? That's like a bit too crazy. I think I have like one example of where I was able to do it somewhat right. So this. Yeah, this piece that I've done was pretty good. Painfully style is just mind blowing to me. Really? Is that like a good or bad thing? Actually, I've been like kind of going back to, I think. So you see this, the outline. That's new. I haven't been studying any artists or anything, and this outline thing just came out of nowhere. Remind For some reason I have like comparison that I can make is like chronic illness that came back. I don't know where it got from, but it's very good. Awesome. I'm glad you like it. Yeah, some chronic illness just reemerged, you know, you have a herpes. They just come back once in a while, right? Kind of the same with uh outline. It's interesting because I thought that you know, and I think it's like a common knowledge, right? So like if you don't observe any new information, you don't use any references from any like other artists and stuff, that your art style would be kind of static, right? You wouldn't, with no input of new information, you'd be kind of like staying in place. You wouldn't be evolving. Wouldn't be changing your way of doing things in art. But it's not the case. That is like so far from being the truth. I feel like the way I do art changes constantly, no matter if I like try to imitate somebody's art or not. It's kind of interesting. Interesting observation, something to think about. I think it's the second theory. I don't think it's observing life. I think it's just like reflecting on your own art and kind of thinking if you like something or not. Commissioning art, putting in my walls in my apartment. Yo, that's a really cool. Awesome. Yo, feel free to like send a picture of how that looks. Like how many artworks do you have hanging now? I gotta start doing that as well, actually. Maybe 8? Yo, nice. I mean, that's a lot. Imagine DD and two Final Fantasy 14 characters. Oh, sure. I've painted a few Final Fantasy 14 characters over the years. I've done quite a lot. Even like this year, I did one, I think. But at the end, decided to focus on primarily on WoW. Which is WoW over FF. Are you asking me or Zola? Well, because I've never played FF. That's, I think, the biggest thing. I've never played FF. I never don't intend to, and like WoW has been my passion for, well, um, I don't remember what age I started playing. It was either 12 or 13. I've been 100% playing at 13, but maybe earlier. So, well, like 12 years. Yeah, just a little over 12 years, right? Almost 14. And I don't know, like I think like painting WoW characters is literally what I enjoy painting the most. Hex equip. Yo, nice. Welcome. Dude, it's interesting how announcing that you have your commissions opened is such a good self-promotion for some reason. Like you're the second person who comes in the chat with like saying that. Welcome, friend. Well, has better character variation if have mostly human with animal ears. Wolf. Yeah, that's rough. Oh, you know what? I've been hearing a lot of criticism of Final Fantasy all of a sudden. Dude, I swear, like, WoW Twitter is never, like, positive. Even if it's something positive, they'll find a way to, like, make it negative. So, for example, they've been commenting on how, like, lively and interesting WoW zones are in the world we live in. And then they were like, oh yeah, so actually, you know, how in Final Fantasy everything is fucking empty. And just started shitting on Final Fantasy. Like, wow, dude, where did that come from? Like, WoW was good. You know what is bad though? That's awesome. Yo, thank you, man. Thank you. We're painting Anduin today, as you can see. This painting is roughly, I would say, 5 hours now. I think I'm giving myself like 9, maybe 12 hours to finish this. I don't want to spend too much time. I want kinda to get to doing people's characters as soon as I can. And after Anduin, though, we'll be doing Zelatav for another personal piece. Oh, that's gonna be awesome. I want to cook real hard with Zelatav. Zelatav will be crazy. Fast of negativity. Uh, yeah. I think negativity spreads easier than positivity, for sure. Managed to do it in 5 hours. Yeah, like all the latest art you've seen me post, whenever it says like stream commission or like quick commission, I don't remember what I've been posting on Twitter, like how I titled it. But all of those pieces were 6 hours. So since starting doing that at the start of the year, I actually gotten so much faster at like producing art, it's insane. Hey Yane. Yo, thank you. Maybe I should focus on the background a bit more. Haven't touched it today. No, I kind of, it's strange, but I consider a lot of my 6 hours artwork being like way better than pieces that I've spent 40 hours, like 50 hours on. It's kind of wild how that happens. Because if you think about it, like the time where what you do in like 40 hours, you can literally just try to do good 6 hour artwork or like 5, 6, 7 times, right? So almost 8 times. So like track time. Well, now I do track it with just streaming, right? So like I just stream for 3 hours, and that's the only time that I work on a given piece. So that's simple. But before that, actually for years I used to track my time with an hourglass. I would have a 60-minute hourglass with pink sand in it, and I would turn it over every time it would work. And you could actually even pause it, because like I would put it on the side just to pause the sand falling if I was to take a break. And then every time an hour would pass by, I would save like a PNG version of the drawing that I'm working on. So like, and like label it like 1 or 2, 3, like what kind of hours it is. And I think so by the end of the year I had like literally huge, like hundreds of drawings saved on my hard drive. So what I did is I literally divided like the amount of drawings there, the amount of like progress update pictures that I've had, divided it by the amount of days in a year, and I think it was like around 6.7. So like what it says, it was like the number was like literally the amount of hours I've painted on average a day. So it was 6.7 hours per day. If you literally take every single day of the year, like all the days off, the days on, like literally every single day. Photoshop add-on to track it, but I can't recall. Yeah, I think it's called work something, like work more or like work product, like whatever. Yeah, progress hour by hour. I mean, I would like sort of like report on the progress every hour to myself, but you know, it's kind of sometimes you would like literally look at two of those and like don't see a difference because it was so little. Especially when it comes to rendering, there is not much you can get done within 1 hour. No, no, I do. I use Photoshop. I miss the hourglass thing. Although, even though like it's been fun for its time, after a while, just abandoning it felt like very freeing. So like, you know, because what I would do is I would like just draw for the sake of filling in the hours, and I wouldn't try to be productive. So I would kind of just like uh, I don't know even how to describe it. It's like just like waste time painting around like meaningless details on a piece while not trying to finish it. So it would be just like my way of spending time because I just kind of felt need to be quote unquote productive, although you know it has nothing to be productive. Built a like a good habit of drawing all the time though, so has its uses, and maybe later you can give it up. Input focus versus output. Wait, what's that? What's the output focus? Where you from? I'm from Georgia. The country, not the state. Consider about leaving UK? Yo. How was it in the UK? I've heard a lot of people who been saying that they want to move out of the UK for one or another reason. Focus on hours you spend, out focus on finished product. Oh, interesting. Is that a thing? I've never heard about that. Is that like a productivity thing? Interesting. Because like I would say up to a certain point they kind of mean the same thing, right? So the output focus would be also the input focus as well. Up to a certain point, and then like kind of it tips over, and then you're no longer outputting as much. I would say it is like around 6 to 8 hours where you like cap out on being like productive and you start just like kind of trolling. Not trolling, but like just overdoing it. Eleven-year-old daughter here, so I can't really leave. Oh, so is that not your daughter, but your partner's daughter? Oh, oh, I see. You aim to use energy wisely. Yeah, no, I think no, it's not the same. I didn't say the same. I meant like they overlap for I think first, you know, 6 hours, let's say. Yeah, I see, Isola. Yeah, thank you, Kerry. You know what I think is that the key to having to get away with just shifting hues however you want is literally to have like very close values. Like, look at this. Look how like non-contrasty the whole thing is, right? And I think within that you can get away with shifting hues like left and right. Like that's the whole benefit of it. Your background. What do you do, Xaden? Creature running behind you? That's intentional. That's my creature. Made it red too bright. Use darken layer to calm it down a bit. You're back. Oh, alright. Time to finish this one up. Or rather, not. Let's see. So, this area in the background is kind of sus. You know, what I like to do is kind of reassess what we're working on. So, this area in the background is suspicious. The legs are unrendered. And the glove is giga suspicious as well. I think the hues and everything, like, I can, I can figure those bad boys out anytime I want. But, these areas need some serious attention for now. It's a shame I didn't record my process of creating this piece, but I'll record Zelda. I've never been working on her. Hey, under. Self-portrait? Uh, how's it going, under? Bro, I haven't seen you post any paintings in a while, dude. More bikes? Yeah, bro, it's looking... They're spurging out a little bit too much today. I guess the roads are empty. I can stop any... Oh, you're in the process of moving. Oh, shit. Wait, didn't you tell that you're gonna be moving with her girlfriend and her parents? Or did I make this up? Or it'd be just two of you? Oh, she has her own house. Holy shit, dude. You're lucky. Cool. Own house, unstable, own car. Wait, the fuck? Is she like rich or something? What is that? I don't have my own house and my own car. And I'm like working 24/7. Wait, dude, that's cool. I hope she's not against you playing WoW, because once the season starts, we're gonna be grinding in plus, bro. Horse girl, she needs to be rich. Shit. She's fine with it for now. Dude, they all say that. They all say that, and then they stab you in the ass whenever you're playing. In the worst moment. You're like on Razagap intermission. Last try before raid off. It's the best try ever. And you feel it. You can hear the sound of the door opening. You're like, oh no, right now. Yeah, but by the way, guys, did you see the last WoW like cinematic? I guess it's the end of the campaign, but I haven't played it yet. Have you seen that? With Zealotov, and what she said specifically? Because that is very interesting. I'm really waiting for all the YouTubers to do like the cinematic analysis and all that shit. Oh, the gaming? No, no, it was released after that, though. After the gaming, the Gamescom or whatever it was. It's just like a cinematic that came out in game. If you don't playing Seren, you probably wouldn't know. Just a particular phrase that might be like very important for the lore. And I'm like, oh shit. But you know, there are just like people who do that for a living, who like piece the clues that Blizzard gives you when it comes to the story. And I'm just waiting for them to like talk about it. Another mommy character in Valorant. Jesus, bro. From the last meeting? Nice. So, have you seen the last cinematic? The one that you get at the end of the campaign? I haven't played the campaign yet, but I've seen it on Wowhead. Caved in looked. So, what do you think that she said? So if I'm not mistaken, she said like something about blood of the dark blood, my blood. So that means that she's an old god then. Is that what she is? Ad time? Are you kidding me? Every time I'm trying to explain something, it's ad time. That's how I feel during the ad time. Where is it? That's done. Every time I'm trying to explain something, you get ads. So yeah, does it mean that she's an old god then? Because like the blood thing been referred to like as blood of all gods. Yeah. Interesting. So, I mean, that is interesting and both like a little bit even disappointing, I would say, because like I feel like she could have been more. I mean, not like it's bad to be like a fifth old god, but it means you just get it now in face of her. Or maybe they'll cook harder though. Black blood is from like Cthulhu, but didn't she just say that it's hers then? That it's her blood? I mean, nonetheless, I kind of have faith that they'll cook harder now. They probably will. It's from an old dead one, so that was kind of mystery. It's some sort of wait, no, no, but the latest cinematic, she literally said that they drink like black blood or like dark blood, my blood. She literally said that. So again, because what you said is what I've been thinking too before that. What everybody been thinking, literally, that she's like a harbinger of void or whatever, and like that the fact, in fact, all gods are not even that much void related, but it actually ends up being like just her being fifth old god then. Although let's be honest, the elf corps are also pretty. I mean, I like the elf corps as well. They're pretty good. I don't mind her piloting them. But the true form though. Oh yeah. Yeah, it would be very interesting to see her true form. Oh. You back under? Under, did you see the last cinematic that plays at the end of the campaign? The one that they... Yeah? So what do you think Zalatath is then? I think she explicitly said that she's like literally the fifth old god. Do you think that's true? Completely. Wait, but didn't she explicitly said that though? That she's an old god? 'Cause she says they drink my like dark blood, my blood. It has been many times said that it's blood of an old god. Well, bro, you gotta relax. Oh yeah. I need to rewatch that cinematic. Dude, she's so cool. Can't wait to draw her. Although I kind of didn't like that we, literally kind of fucked her up. She just seemed untouchable to that point. Maybe like at some point we would have to like win over her, but then it got so like it was just kind of like a little bit stupid. And no god is way older than the rest of the all gods. I mean, you'll never know. Honestly, the story with the dagger is kind of cringe, if you ask me. I think like it's cool that you used to wield that dagger that like spoke to you, but now like whenever she came out of it, I think like the story of her as an old god being prisoned in a weapon would be kind of stretched out and like really confusing. Is what I think. Although who knows? Like maybe they'll do a really good job of telling that. Blood's power, my power. Yeah, exactly. It was also trapped in a piece of metal. Yeah, but it's just like if she's an old god who has been trapped in like a dagger, that's I don't know. I mean that seems to be literally the story. I just don't know how satisfying or cool it is. Maybe it is pretty cool. Creator of old gods. Oh shit. Oh, that would be even cooler. Creator of old gods, though. Bro, she can fucking. Hmm. Yeah, that's very cool. That'll be massive. White Queen. Oh no, not a White Queen, bro. But no, that's actually not what they said. It has been in Chronicles, so that means that it is Tyrant's perspective on it, so it might not be true. That's kind of what Tyrants have believed. Doesn't necessarily mean that it's correct, right? Retcon a lot of the older lore. They did it in a way that was like not a retcon. So they just said it's like, oh, that's like perspective of Tyrants, and maybe like they didn't know the whole picture. That's kind of what they said. That was their way of retconning and saying their weight hierarchy. What's weight hierarchy, bro? Progress has definitely slowed down. I'm just like at the point of rendering. Keiza? Oh yeah, I've heard about Keiza, of course. They featured her during Gamescom. Keiza these nuts. Well, you know, if in the way the spirit film Tyrant, yeah, everything in Chronicle is from the Tyrant perspective. Yeah, by joining her, I don't think you would have a choice. I think she's like doing bad things, blowing up cities. She's not a good citizen. Kind of tough to figure out lighting on those. Hey, damn team. Yeah, what are you guys doing in this channel if you don't play WoW? Like, half of the things that I talk about is WoW. Only thing that I draw is WoW. What, what are you doing here? Just sitting there, sitting here trolling all like pure innocent WoW players, WoW people here. Yeah, we have this even. Speaking of bullshit that keep me entertained, uh, I would just imagine it's like very um like it would push you away if you hear somebody talk about the topic that you have no idea or interest about, because it usually pushes me away. I think I've said that example before, but I literally cannot watch streams about 3D modeling. Like, since I've never been interested in 3D modeling myself, it seems like the least interesting activity in this world, since it's like not relatable at all. Yeah, I mean, a lot of using conditional. Highly appreciate it, man. Highly appreciate that. Email me. Email me. Call me. I'm on mobile. Call me. Dude, imagine there was a guy sitting there, uh, in on another part of the world, tapping with his like oily fingers on his little phone right now, just to respond to you. And then whenever you say something that he doesn't like, he doesn't use like a he doesn't click it with a mouse. He like literally types like slash timeout, types your name. Like he has to do it manually because he doesn't have like a mouse. Back seal, yeah, that's badass. Yeah, I mean that's very real, very relatable. Finding aliens. Have you ever been visited by extraordinary presence? Dude, literally whenever you came in and said hi, I felt that. I felt that through the chat. Oh. What guardian isn't Hollowfall? Do you mean the bro, that's just like a flying squid. That's nothing. That's just like a white thingy. I don't think it's anything in particular. I don't think that's anything outstanding. What's doing out of the water, bro? It's like a weighty thingy, just flying an ocean. You know, nothing crazy to be expected, to be honest, from a white creature. Mr. Drop new cinematic. It's like a in-game cutscene, bro. It's like a pre-recorded in-game cutscene. It's not like a wow, you know, look at this. Could be ghost and fight, dude. Of course I could. Why would you even ask that? Oh, currently I never talk in game cinematics. I have a few voice lines in game, but never in any cinematics. Uh, that might like ruin immersion, because like if your characters would start acting up and shit, like it would kind of start giving your character like how to say that. So your character is like your own thing. Like it has to be so neutral so it doesn't distort your immersion. Because like, what if you would act differently, like as a character? What if you would say stuff differently, or you imagine your character saying stuff in a particular way? I think like that's very important for an MMO to like nail this. Goofy ass characters staring deadpan at the camera. Yeah, just like me in real life. Kind of slowly lazy or metal rendering here. It's a lot of stuff to render here, so I'm like just not in a rush, just taking my time. Doing some rendering. What Bane would do? Wait, where did you even find Bane? I think he's not present at all. Neither should he be. Goddamn cow, dude. He doesn't have to do anything. Yeah, just leave him alone. He's traumatized from the Shadowlands experience. Still recovering from the intra-Moss scenario. Oh. Balls deep in some warfare check. No. I haven't played for like a couple of days. I need to catch up on stuff. Hopefully today or tomorrow. But I'm almost done with the art thingies. With all the commissions, book covers and stuff, so I'm so ready to just like chill out a little bit. In game. One week left. Yeah, I have a bunch of time. Actually pretty good that I have this week. Even though like I'm not a fan of this, I wish there were M0s to do. but it's kind of handy for me right now. It was pretty short. I did like how short it was, honestly. It didn't even feel short. It felt like as long as in Dragonflight. But in Dragonflight, we had like a bunch of just useless stuff to get through. This one just felt impactful. That's all. Expansion would be shorter. Uh, that would be great actually. If you think about it, that would be ideal. Because that would mean like more like launches of the expansions. That would be real good. So it means like a year and a half then. Even how when did Dragonflight launch? Did it launch in November? Yeah. It launched in like November or December even. So yeah, it's been less than 2 years for Dragonflight. Wow. So what if they make it like a year and a half? That would be so good though. Imagine, bro. Yeah. I remember that because I was moving countries. Um, like what day was that? I think 6th of December, and I remember like fucking logging on in Dragonflight in the hotel whenever we arrived on the first day. I bought a laptop and I logged in. And that was the first thing that I did on the laptop. I kind of just installed the Dragonflight first thing. That was incredible. It's kind of cozy playing there. Especially getting all PvP sets, and the PvP set for season 1 looks piece and butter. Really? Actually, dude, I can like if you be pumping, I can heal you in twos. I think you can get 1800 in two stack very easily. I've been usually getting that in solo shuffle this expansion, but I can heal twos as well. Oh, only BGs? How do you get a elite set with BGs? I think now you can though with like um div the bleeds. Tanking? Oh shit, yo, that's cool. You can tank some M plus. Yeah, of course you will, bro. I don't think it's actually difficult. I think you just like figure out like a safe route for every dungeon and then you chillin'. You just kind of do the same thing. No, dude, I've never like I've done a lot of random like I queued for a lot of random heroics, but I've never gotten in that place for some reason. Like it just never sent me there. I definitely want to try it out. But it doesn't matter once it like becomes seasonal, like I'll do it as a man plus anyway. I think it is this season, right? Yeah, gonna be cool. Can't wait for M plus, dude. Like, I don't want to raid, but I want to M plus. No, 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 no. This one will be 4 of the new ones, and then um, well, 4 of the like I think it's like one is Borderl S from BFA, then it's like 2 from Shadowlands, and then it's something from Kata. Kinda need to smoothen out the legs. They're kinda. I like the lining. It looks metally, but it looks a bit too reflective though. Maybe that's the way metal should be actually. That looks way more metally. Story rate more. Yeah, but it's only for the last boss though. So it's just like easy way to see where it goes. I'm actually not interested in that at all. Like I'm not as wheelchaired yet, so like I can do rate at least on normal. You meow to me so I know Chrome tab is still working. Dude, shut up. I'm talking. And Nectrum. Yo, that is right. That is indeed Anduin. How do you like him? I'm about like a little bit over 6 hours into this piece. I think 3 more and it'll be good, or maybe a little more than that. I don't know. Or it become legacy and it's solvable. Really? Well, that's not rating though. Rating is grouping up with other um unproductive people and wasting your time together. That is what raiding is. I usually only like bug heroic. That's literally what I do, and then maybe a couple of bosses in mythic. That's my way of raiding. I try like mythic raiding. I tried to like have a guild. Dude, that's like literally second job, but with no salary and less fun. Immediately makes me want to quit the game. Like I don't know why on earth would you like would you enjoy raiding? Oh, you work? Thanks, bro. Thank you. Hmm. Want to darken a little bit. I think I just kind of. Never done heroic before? I don't know. Really? You've never done heroic raid before? Dang. I did like all the mythic progression for Castle Nathria, which was considered like pretty difficult. I don't know. I wouldn't say it's like that difficult. It's just, dude, it just takes time. So much time to do like 4 nights a week. Uh, 4 hours per night. Like, what are you saying? So that's like 16 hours on just a raid, and then you also kind of like do gaming on top of that. Like, how? And it's not like I'm playing with like teenagers. Those are adults, like 30, 30-year-olds committing to this. Like, how? Like, where do you guys take the time? I'm not even that old, and I already don't have the time. Depending if mouse or use stylus. Mouse, of course. I think styluses are like too expensive, and I don't have enough money for that. I'm actually satisfied with the progress that I've made today on this piece. Especially on the metal, the cape, everything. It started to feel like I was not progressing at all, but then kind of like kicked in. You're also satisfied, Hunter? Nice. It's so chill, by the way. Like, personal art, like, I'm not only having no pressure, I'm willing to try new things, and I'm also, like, just chilled out, and I'm also willing to give myself more time on this. It's perfect. It's, like, the best of everything. Dude, love personal art. Satisfied in general? Yep. Cool. Earth and Prot Paladin started to go with wait. I would not be able to like go back and do leveling in old zones, especially now. Damn. Do Earthen feel a bit fun, or are they just like just dwarves? Do they at least feel cool? Speaking about feeling cool, I gotta go, guys. I gotta get some groceries done, and the shop closes in 30 minutes, so I gotta run. Yo, appreciate you all watching, guys. See you next time.